No, we're not a franchise. So it is equipment like you would buy from any other equipment provider. You buy the hardware, and then we license the software, and then you can put ARX virtually anywhere. We've got customers that have just one machine or a pair of machines, and that's all they have. It's all they do. And then you've got a lot of our customers where it's more like a Biohack Studios, where it's it's a flagship piece of technology, but it's surrounded by some other things. We've got customers ranging across the board. There's so many different business models, and I think that's been one of the you know more fun things for me on the ARX side of just watching all the cool concepts our customers have come up with that vary by by quite a bit. But the technology itself, you buy the hardware, you license the software, and what you do with it from there is up to you.
You're an equipment sales company. So, but this is so different than any other piece of equipment on the market. So when somebody buys ARX from you, do you give them assistance in like business ideas or business models that work, or do you have like a group that you can send them to where they can bounce these ideas off people that also are in the ARX ballpark?
Yeah, I'm really glad you brought this up, because we love that our customers have kind of built this community. So we have a private Facebook group that all of our customers get access to. So it's a great spot just to pick the brains of other people. What's working, what's not, sharing marketing ideas, labor models. You name it. There's all kinds of stuff. So we're not a franchise ourselves, but we do have a couple of customers now who are announcing their franchise offerings. So most of our customers, they want to do their own thing, and that's great. We love that entrepreneurial spirit. But we're getting a lot more as we've gone more mainstream, and as we've grown, we're getting a lot more interest from traditional investors who don't want to be the owner operator, but they do want to open multiple locations. So it's great now to have a couple of franchises that they can plug into. They've got a playbook. It's all based on ARX technology and potentially some other things. But then we also have our ARX training academy. So we do a couple things on the front end. As soon as you become a customer, long before you actually take delivery of the equipment, you get access to the training academy, which is a video series walking you through everything you could ever want to know about how to use ARX in your business, how the equipment functions. We try not to get too in the weeds on the business model side of things, just because we have so many different customers that are successful doing a lot of different things. But truth be told, there's some similarities. What's that old saying? Success leaves clues. You're going to see typically that you got a $200 to $350, $400. I know that's a bit of a range, but that's kind of the monthly continuity program, depending on what other equipment they might be offering, or if it's just ARX only type of facility. There's a lot of range there. So what we'll do is our sales team, because we've done this hundreds and hundreds of times now, our sales team is we're kind of little mini business coaches or consultants, if you will, because we've just seen what works. And so our sales guys are able to kind of point people in the right direction and say, we've seen this pair really well with these pieces of equipment, that type of thing. And then everybody gets a one-on-one session, either via Zoom with Jim, our director of education, or for a small additional fee, we'll fly out and do on-site demos. We'll host a grand opening with our customers. We do lots of things to get engaged there. But we absolutely, I always like to say that it's a huge advance forward technologically, but it's very, very simple. At the end of the day, the equipment moves from point A to point B, and it tracks everything you're doing in real time. I don't like to make it sound any more complicated than that. And the beauty of it is with the touchscreen software, once you program that range of motion for a client once, you're basically done. They can go through and put themselves through. There's people at my studio right now. There's nobody there. It's unstaffed for 70% of the hours, and that's fine. They're able to put themselves through and go through a workout, and we're charging those membership fees without anybody even being there. So yes, we definitely hold our customers' hands. Sometimes probably a little too much. We get really invested, and we just want to see them do well, and we want to see them launch really quickly. We've got a customer who just opened back in the fall. This is still it's California, still some COVID restrictions, and they went from grand opening to 105 paying members in 60 days. And it's very difficult to find examples like that in the traditional fitness world. And most people, say that it has to do with the technology being that differentiator.
So where can people get more information, contact you, find more about ARX, where to buy it, all of this good stuff?
Sure, arxfit.com. That's probably the best place. Just check out the website. You can see everything about both of our models, the Alpha and the Omni. And then if you have more specific information, all of our price sheet, everything that you would need is on there. We even have a webinar that's caters to a new business startup, just some things to be thinking about, ways to potentially structure your business. So that's all easy to find on the website. And then if you have questions, you want to engage with our sales team and find out if it's a good fit for either your existing business or starting a new business, just fill out the form on the site there. One of our sales guys will follow up real quickly and get all those questions answered. But arxfit.com, or you can find us on all the normal socials at arxfit.
Awesome. And all those links will be in the show notes. So just go to trainerjim.net, click on this episode of the podcast, and all the links to get yourself into the next generation of fitness will be right there.